What is going on, everybody? This is Dave. Welcome back to Wolves AWE. Another episode here in my Football Manager 2018 save here on YouTube. Today in game is the 14th of April. We're getting towards the end of the season, but we've still got some crucial matches. It's the second leg of our Europa League quarter final. We're almost there. Hopefully we can try and get some continental glory for the first time in the save. But the league is still pretty open. We're in the top four at the moment. Can we, achieve a little bit more, or are we going to slip out of that? We'll find out today. Plenty of things to go through. So let's kick off with the latest results. So after a league loss in the last episode against Manchester United, we came back into form. We beat Leicester 2-1. Matt Ritchie giving us the lead. Sanabria equalised to Leicester, but Khaled Abdelaziz, the Egyptian's first goal for the club. Actually, I think he come third in goal of the month. On the 3D match engineer, it didn't look like the best of finishes, but obviously the game registered it as quite a decent goal. Win nonetheless, back to winning ways, and we could take it every day of the week. We then went and beat Southampton 2-0. Paulinho and Damari Gray with two late goals in the end, the 81st and 84th minute. They did alright, to be honest, had a good amount of efforts on goal, but I would have been disappointed. Lafont made some good saves to them. We've had a look at him. If you look at Lafont, in-game, he's a really, really good goalkeeper. And if Rajkovic were to go, I think he'd be one of my targets that I'd have a look at. But nonetheless, a win, another 3 points, good performance. And Paulinho and Gray, two of the main players this season, both grabbing goals. And in the first leg of our Europa League game against Valencia, we won 3-1. A really confident performance in the end. We were 3-0 up. A great goal from their guy, Andres Martinez. But a red card helped us out as well. We were 2-0 up beforehand. Pietro Pellegrini and Kai Serhoy scoring. Both of them starting up front. Pellegrini grabbed this second to make it 3-0. Martinez with a lovely curling effort. Martin Montoya was sent off. This Martinez guy must have had a look at him before. 18 years of age. His first goal in his first appearance, actually 18, finishing quick guy too. But scouts don't seem to rate him too much, but I think he looks a pretty good player. But that is the roundup. Today we're going to play Valencia again. We had a week's rest, and then a game against Arsenal. So I'm really hoping we could get going. Now we've got a few things to go through. The notes, as you can see, this little yellow thing really winds me up, so I better delete that. We had a job offer for Liverpool. Obviously we rejected it, but quite honoured to be offered that sort of job. And then we've already qualified for the Europa League, so we've definitely got a top 6 place now. Nothing to worry about at all, and still quite a long way to go. But as well, we've also had title race hots up, so we're actually in the top 4, still in the race for the title. Manchester United and Chelsea already got the top 4 place secured. We're 9 points off top. I don't think we're going to get a title shot. We'd have to win every single game, I think. Man City have got an okay run, but a lot of the teams all play each other. We play Arsenal and Spurs and Liverpool, but they're all outside the top 4. But for example, United play Chelsea. Chelsea play Man City and Man United. Obviously, Man City play Arsenal, Chelsea. So there's still some pretty big games. We could use it to our advantage, but I mean, other than Man City, Chelsea United's form is brilliant at the moment, so I can't see really them being stopped. Still got a long way to go. We can break the Europa League goal scoring record as well. We scored 33 goals, I think, or 34 goals. I think the record's 40, but obviously we've still got potentially 4 games left if we get all the way to the final. But we've got to start after start off today. Make sure we defend this game against Valencia. We'll mix it up a little bit, but still hopefully start a strongish team and hopefully get us through to the Europa League semi-final. So here we are then for the teams for today's game. We have mixed it up a little bit, but still pretty strong. Paulinho and Pellegrini will start up front. Jota on the left wing. Barkley with Coughlin and Ritchie. Kiyuti at left back. Kleber at right back. Bamba, Bastoni and Silicin in goal. Valencia going to go with the 4-4-2. Zaza and Mina up top. Faye, Parejo, Soler, Cancelo, Tony Lato at left back. Gabriel Paulista, David Garcia, Vezo and Domenech in goal. Stick with they're going obviously 4-4-2. They've got something to chase, but we've got 3 away goals, which is massive for us really. But we mixed it up. We've given players chances. Matt Ritchie, obviously a great player, but can't get I don't think anyone could beat Damari Gray in this squad at the moment. He's one of our best players by far. Their keeper actually has a knock, but here we are anyway. Bastoni to Jota, Cutie. Getting the nod ahead of Chilwell just to keep him fresh. Got a big game in the league, to be honest, against Arsenal. Obviously, they're on our heels. We're about 10 points clear of them, so still got a bit of breathing space. Here's Pellegrini. Knocks it through to Matt Ritchie, who we mentioned just now. Good chance. Probably should have gone 1-0 up. So they got an injury early on. Their striker's just come off. Mina. Castro comes on for him. But early doors, quite a quiet start to this game. But there is a goal kick. Dominic Up towards Cancelo. Cutie won the header. Loops over the head of their player there. Paulinho picks it back up. Coughlin now. He's going to try and feed one in. He goes alone. Shot across the face of goal and wide. Bamba picks it back up. Paulinho again. So Pellegrini got the option of Richie on the right. He goes for that option. Matt Ritchie with a low ball in. Oh, Paulinho with a massive chance. Really should have scored it. Matt Ritchie picks it back up into Pellegrini again. Oh, it's off the bar again. Woodwork has been hit twice in a couple of seconds there. Massive chance for us there to go 1-0 up. Pretty satisfying start to the game though. Obviously without either side scoring, we're still in very much pole position to qualify to the semi-final. A couple of teams left in it, but I mean, looking at the teams, I still feel it's quite a winnable competition for us. So there we go, 0-0 at half-time. As I say, pretty decent. Not exactly exciting for the neutral, but we'll tell them we're happy with that. We're looking at a few players. Obviously, I want to take into account Sunday's game against Arsenal, so we want to keep players fresh for that. So Pellegrini, maybe Paulinho will come off eventually, Coughlin. But other than that, we've got some players that will remain fresh. There's an early chance in the second half here. Here's Jota on the left and towards Barkley, who plays it Coughlin. Bit of time here by Pellegrini. Matt Ritchie again on the right, but they'll play it back to Kleber. Across to Barkley. Ritchie again. Ball forward was blocked back out to Barkley, who's going to take a couple of touches and he gets a shot away. Dominic got down and across quite well. Into a corner here. Ritchie will knock this one in. Out to Bamba again. To Barkley. He's going to try and bend one in. Now he'll find Kleber. Bit of room for Kleber now. Probably should have played it a little bit earlier. To Coughlin. We'll keep the pressure on them though. To Barkley again. Kleber. And there's the end of the highlight. Probably should have played that ball a little bit earlier. Rating-wise at the moment, unfortunately, Paulinho's got the lowest of ratings. Probably due to his miss earlier in the game. But 0-0 at the moment. Matt Ritchie playing a 7.8 for us. Been strong so far. Lato now into the player. Soler now again to Simone Zaza on the left. Ball in and Silas say. Silas getting the nod again today ahead of Rajkovic. Rajkovic still unhappy at the club and so on. Wants to join Dortmund and so on. I'll be disappointed because I think obviously we get top 4 next season. We might even win this to secure Champions League football, but I'm sure there'll still be players that will moan because big clubs will be sniffing around some of these players. Here's Paulinho though. Into Pellegrini. Great touch. Probably should have scored. The keeper got a slight touch on it and it hits the post. Barkley into Pellegrini again. Finds Paulinho in towards Jota. Tightest angle and he got the finish. It was almost there. And another good save from the goalkeeper. I mean, he's got a knock, but he's having a great game. We're having plenty of efforts on target as well. Their keeper's very much keeping them in it. Bamba with a header over the bar. I mean, what's wrong with him? Just injured. I wish we could sort of see what was wrong with him, but he's having a great game for them at the moment. We're going to make our first change, though. Paulinho will come off. You know what? We'll bring on Lautaro Martinez. Zakwani will come on as well. Matt Ritchie's had a good game, though. I do appreciate Matt Ritchie for that. Free kick in our half, though. And Valencia can maybe start searching for their first away goal. Lato with a decent ball in and Silasson comes and collects it again. 20 minutes to go. Cutie now with a route 1 ball. Gabriel into Parejo. Into Soler. Fagier again. Cutie cuts it out. Into Ross Barkley. Into Coughlin. To Barkley. Pellegrini again. Pietro Pellegrini. Cleared away. Now Barkley again. To Jota. Diogo Jota ball in towards Pellegrini. Back out. Lautaro Martinez, the substitute. Comes on and scores. And a lovely finish from Martinez. And it's been coming, to be honest. Looking at the stats, we've been so dominant against Valencia today. Diogo Jota with the ball in. Only knocked down from Pellegrini. Martinez with a lovely finish. Really good player, to be honest. It's a shame that, you know, he's got players like Pellegrini, Paulinho and Sirhois ahead of him. I think he'd get into a lot of other Premier League clubs, to be honest. But whenever he's come on, to be fair, he's delivered quite well. And it's another goal for him today. So we're going to make our final change of the game. We'll bring Serge Bamba onto defensive midfield. We're going to bring Chil. Do we bring Chilwell on? Yeah, we'll bring Chilwell on at centre-back. Just to try and keep Coughlin slightly fit. You know, we've got Semedo that could play on Saturday, but Sunday rather. But I'd rather keep the players fit. I think it's all over for Valencia now. They need to score, 3 goals to even take it to extra time, and I don't think they're going to do that. It's Lato now. I think I signed him last year, Tony Lato. He was a good little left-back. Starts off quite young in game. Bakali into Parejo. If he can find an option again, he tries to poke it forward, but Pellegrini wins it back. Ross Barkley into Lautaro Martinez. Martinez again with a long ball towards Pietro Pellegrini. Tight angle, but he puts it away anyway. The top goal scorer continues his rich vein of form and grabs number 2. And in the 86th minute, we're 2-0 up. Very, very easy indeed. Another fantastic ball from Lautaro Martinez. Turning for a goal scorer to Provider this time. Very, very good playmaker, I think, Martinez. You know, he plays some fantastic passes. There's 31 shots this game. Probably would have thought we'd hoping to at least win the game, which we've done. See Jota only on a 5.8, which is a bit disappointing. But nonetheless, it looks like we're going to grab a victory here. Abdenor for Valencia. Probably one of the last touches of the game. Lato, ball forward. And there we go. Full-time whistle. A 2-0 win is enough to give us a 5-1 aggregate win. Moving on to the semi-finals. We've done the business now. Let's go and check out the draw to see who we get. So here it is then, the day of the draw. There's Porto, Lazio, us, and Wolfsburg. I mean, a couple of good stories there. Obviously, us against Porto, with the Portuguese links. Us against Wolfsburg, the Battle of the Wolves. Lazio as well. I've had a save with them earlier this year. So, Wolfsburg, Lazio. We are going to be taking on Porto in the Europa League semi-final. A fantastic achievement for us, you know, to get here. And now we're playing the Portuguese, I'd assume, champions. Fantastic, you know, with some of the players that they've got. The Portuguese link, as I say. It's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Very, very good indeed. A couple of games, obviously, rearranged for that. But not long left this season. But today we're going to have to take on Arsenal. Let's see how we can do up against the Gunners. So here we are then for the final game of today's episode up against Arsenal. We're at home, the home advantage, and we've changed up the team obviously again. 4-4-2, Rajkovic returns in goal, Ben Chilwell, Rob Holding against his old team, Bamba and Odriozola at the back, Semedo with Trincao, Ødegaard and Demarai Gray in the midfield. Sirhois and Pellegrini make up the front two. Arsenal playing a 4-2-3-1. They'll start with Dalloglio up top. I think we had a look at him, tried to get him in. Pulisic with Lacazette on the wings, Kovacic, Capezzi, Tolisso in the middle with Aaron, Kumart, Mustafi Pereira and Salinas in goal. They're a tough opposition, but I'm really hoping we can get a win today. We've been in good form recently, but against Manchester United we weren't brilliant. And obviously, only, as it just said there, 3 days since that game, but everyone's fresh, everyone's ready. We do have a game, obviously, against Spurs coming up, but, you know, that's in a couple of days' time. Demarai Gray with the early shot, which was blocked. He picks it back up here. Can he whip a decent ball in? He can right across the face of goal and hits the bar. Trincao back in and cleared away. Good early pressure from us here, and we're after it again. Ødegaard into Semedo. Semedo now into Pellegrini. Pellegrini finds Demarai Gray. Oh, how has he missed? You can't be missing those, you know. You can't be missing those. Half an hour gone then. It's quite a quiet one so far. Arsenal's team, as you can see, quite tired. I think we might, you know what, we push it a little bit higher, the tempo. Let's see if that causes anything else. You know, 40 minutes gone. Still really quiet. Lacazette tends to score quite a lot against us, doesn't he? He's sat on the right wing today. Pulisic now into Kovacic. What was he on the right wing? Oh, he's changed to the left wing. Capezzi up to Kovacic now. He's going to have a shot, and it's well wide. Arsenal with the 5th shot of the game. We've had 5 shots as well, but neither side really doing massively well at the moment. But 0-0 at the moment. I think we'd take it as long as Arsenal don't get the victory today. It's a good result for us. Yeah, nonetheless, nothing really happening so far. So we'll assertively tell them we have been the better team, which I believe we have. You know, any of the highlights have come sort of our way. And we'll tell them that they can improve as well. Well, here we are for the second half. Arsenal, Wolves. Quiet one so far. Let's see if anything happens. Ricardo. Kovacic. To Ricardo again. Tolisso. Ricardo. Kovacic back across to Capezzi. And Demarai Gray wins it back. Odriozola into Ødegaard. Back across to Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray now on the right-hand side, running towards goal. He skips past in of one back to Martin Ødegaard. He's going to shoot himself. He does, and he squeezes it in as well. Lovely goal from Martin Ødegaard, one of the players I'm really looking at trying to bring in the summer. On loan from Real Madrid, and that's a lovely goal. Demarai Gray did well. Could actually back inside. I thought he'd go outside, but played Ødegaard in. And he finishes lovely, to be honest. Side foots it in to the far post. Keeper can't get down quick enough to get there. And it's another potential 3 points for us here. Winning at the Molineux again. Beautiful start. So the front two not really doing much for us at the moment. So I'm going to make the first change of the game after this highlight. Daloglio into Lacazette. Obviously Arsenal searching now for that goal. Kovacic on the left hand side. Drags it across. There's 2 men on him. Ball in towards Pulisic. That's way too easy. 1-1. Arsenal back level. Christian Pulisic scoring the goal. A header in. Obviously Pulisic shouldn't really be beating those plays in the air altogether, but Kovacic, far too easy hit for him. No one got the ball in. It's not the best of balls. I lacked a lot of pace, but it was a missed header there by Rob Holding at Arsenal back level. So we're going to bring on Paulinho now. See, Lautaro Martinez is an honourable mention. Could easily come on. Got the winner against Chelsea for us. But at the moment, it's going to be Paulinho coming on. Up front with Pellegrini, we know at times what they can do. Especially when Paulinho comes off the bench and sometimes makes some sort of impact. So it's quite quiet at the moment. Again, I'm going to make one more change. See, I like Zakuani. I'm going to risk him at left midfield. Actually, no. What I'll do is swap Damari Gray onto left midfield. Bring Zakuani onto the right. Other than that, I might bring on Lautaro Martinez. Yeah, I'm going to bring him on for Pellegrini. He don't mind AF, I don't think. Actually, no, we'll put Paulinho there because I know Martinez is a little bit deeper, can play them balls a little bit better. Let's see what happens. 10 minutes to go. Rob Holding here. There's a chance. Here's Zakuani. First time in towards Ødegaard. Is he going to shoot? Or go alone. Back across. Paulinho's there. Get in. Easy as that. A ball across the face of goal always gives clubs trouble. And there we go. Wolves take the lead again here against Arsenal. It was good football. Really quick there from Ødegaard. The high tempo just pushes it into the area. I thought he'd have a shot, to be honest. But easy for Paulinho to tuck it home. We're just going to drop the tempo again. Just back to normal. But there is a corner in. Damari Gray with the ball in towards Semedo. Ødegaard again. Here's a one more chance for us to grab number 3. Martin Ødegaard going into dangerous territory, but plays it back to Odriozola. Back heel to Chilwell. High ball to Zakuani. Now, this could be our downfall from our own corner kick. There's a chance here. Bamba away into René Adelaide. Back to Ricardo. 7 minutes to go here. Arsenal searching for that goal. Tolisso! And that's one way to get an equaliser. An absolute screamer from Corentin Tolisso. Not quite good enough, that. Ødegaard again. Getting a little bit too selfish on the ball. Gave it away. We'll proceed with the tactical changes still, but it's a little bit annoying that I don't think we're going to get 3 points now. Nice stoppage time. There might be one more chance for one of these sides. Arsenal have possession. Looks likely it might be for them. Odriozola picks it back up though. Back to Rob Holding. It's a poor ball. Forgets that he doesn't play for Arsenal anymore. It's Pulisic. And driven hard and low and wide. Again, off the goal kick though. Another highlight. Ben Chilwell to Ødegaard. And here's Damari Gray on the left-hand side. I'm familiar with that. But Lautaro Martinez is here. A good ball in is needed. Paulinho is there. And that might well be the winner. Paulinho with his second of the game. That's why I put Lautaro Martinez on that side. I knew he was going to deliver the assists. And he's got another one. Damari Gray up. Martinez picks it up. And the swap of the front two has worked wonders. Paulinho crouches down and wins the header. And you know what we have to do now, if it lets me quickly. We've got to go defensive. We're going to go deeper. We're going to go waste time. We're going to clear the ball to the flanks. Be more disciplined. Stick to positions. And let's see now and hope that we can see this game out. A couple of minutes to go. And I think that is going to be all, you know. Last chance of the game. Damari Gray, not the best corner in. Poked back. Ødegaard gets the ball in. Salinas collects it. But we're waiting any second now for the whistle to go. We're almost a minute over stoppage time. And there it is. A fantastic way to end the game. Some very late goals. 3 goals in the last 10 minutes or so. Paulinho with 2 of them. Tolisso did grab the equaliser, but it wasn't enough for Arsenal. Very, very happy with that, though. We're just going to tell the players how well we were. How well we did. Some decent responses there. But we play Spurs next. But I think that win over Arsenal, hopefully, more or less, confirms our top 4 spot. We're still 10 points clear of Spurs. They could put a bit of pressure on us, but you know, there's not many Premier League games to go. However, off camera now, we are going to play up that game against Spurs. They're 5th in the table. We'll play Porto first leg. Really hoping we can get an upper hand in that one. We're at home. Home advantage for the first game. But then play Burnley, they're 16th in the league, and then we'll come on for the games against Porto and Watford. Really hoping that we can obviously get the win there. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully you enjoyed it today. Make sure you smash the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's hopefully grab some more wins and see us rise up the table. 4th place at the moment. I wouldn't mind a slightly higher finish. Manchester United got a game in hand, but still 9 points behind Chelsea. I don't think we're going to win the title this season, but top 4 is very much in our own hands. So I'll see you all next time.